long time ago, in a wide and sunny savanna in Africa, there was a kingdom. The king of this land was a strong and kind lion named Mufasa. Mufasa was not only brave, but also wise. He cared for all the animals in his kingdom. From the tallest giraffe to the smallest ant, Mufasa made sure everyone was safe and happy. One day, something very special happened. Mufasa and his wife, Sarabi, had a baby lion. His name was Simba. All the animals in the savannah were excited to meet the new prince. They gathered at Pride Rock, a big and tall rock where lions lived. The wise monkey, Rafiki, held Simba up high for all the animals to see. The animals cheered, danced, and celebrated the birth of the future king. As Simba grew older, Mufasa taught him many important lessons. One day, Mufasa took Simba to the top of Pride Rock. He said, "Look, Simba, everything the light touches is our kingdom. One day, all of this will be yours." Simba's eyes grew wide with wonder. He asked, "Everything, Dad?" Mufasa nodded and smiled. "Yes, but you must be a good king. A king must respect all creatures because we are all connected in the circle of life." Simba loved his father and wanted to make him proud. But Simba was also very curious. He loved to explore the savannah and sometimes didn't listen to his father's advice. Mufasa had a brother named Scar. Scar was not happy about Simba. Scar wanted to be king. But now that Simba was born, Scar could never be king. Scar became jealous and angry. He started to make an evil plan. One morning, Scar met Simba. "Good morning, little prince," Scar said with a sly smile. Simba smiled back. "Hi, Uncle Scar." Scar asked, "Do you want to go to a really cool place? It's called the Elephant Graveyard. It's full of big bones and is very exciting." Simba's eyes lit up. "Really? Can I go?" Scar pretended to think. "Oh, no. It's too dangerous for you. You are just a cub." Simba frowned. He wanted to prove he was brave, so he decided to go. He invited his best friend, Nala, to join him. Together, they sneaked away from Pride Rock. When they arrived at the elephant graveyard, it was scary and dark. Suddenly, 3 laughing hyenas appeared. Their names were Shenzi, Bonsai, and Ed. They surrounded Simba and Nala. The hyenas growled, "You look tasty, little lions." Simba and Nala were very scared. Just when the hyenas were about to attack, Mufasa arrived. He roared loudly, and the hyenas ran away. Mufasa was angry with Simba. "Simba, I told you not to go to dangerous places," he said. Simba looked down. "I'm sorry, Dad. I just wanted to be brave like you." Mufasa sighed, but then smiled. "Simba, being brave doesn't mean doing dangerous things. It means doing the right thing, even when it's hard." Simba promised to listen to his father from now on. But Scar was not done with his plan. He thought of a way to get rid of both Mufasa and Simba. Scar told the hyenas to help him. Together, they made a terrible trap. One day, Scar told Simba to wait in a valley. "Your father has a surprise for you," Scar said. Simba was excited. He didn't know it was a trap. Suddenly, the ground began to shake. A huge herd of wildebeests was running straight toward Simba. Scar had scared the wildebeests so they would stampede. Simba screamed, "Help!" Mufasa heard Simba's cry and ran to save him. He jumped into the stampede and grabbed Simba. Mufasa placed Simba on a rock, safe from the wildebeests. But Mufasa couldn't climb up in time. He called to Scar for help. "Brother, help me." Scar looked at Mufasa and smiled cruelly. "Long live the king," Scar said, and he pushed Mufasa off the cliff. Mufasa fell and disappeared into the stampede. Simba climbed down and found his father lying on the ground. "Dad, wake up," Simba said softly. But Mufasa did not wake up. Simba began to cry. Scar came to Simba and said, "This is all your fault. You caused your father's death. Run away and never come back." Simba believed Scar's lie. He ran far away from the kingdom, feeling sad and alone. After a long journey, Simba fell down, tired and hungry. Two funny animals, a meerkat named Timon and a warthog named Pumbaa, found him. Timon said, "Hey, what's this?" Pumbaa sniffed Simba. "It's a lion." Simba woke up and said, "Please don't hurt me." Timon laughed. "Hurt you? No way. You look like you need a friend." Pumbaa said, "Come with us. We'll take care of you." Simba followed Timon and Pumbaa. They lived in a jungle full of trees and rivers. Timon and Pumbaa taught Simba a new way of life. They said, "Hakuna Matata." It means no worries. Simba liked this new life. He didn't think about his past or his kingdom. He grew up in the jungle and became a strong lion. One day, Nala came to the jungle. She was hunting for food when she saw Simba. "Simba, is that you?" she said. Simba was surprised. "Nala, what are you doing here?" Nala told Simba about the kingdom. "Scar is the king now. He has ruined everything. There is no food or water. The animals need you, Simba." Simba shook his head. "I can't go back. I'm not a king. I'm not brave like my father." Nala said, "You are brave, Simba. Your father would be proud of you." Simba still wasn't sure. Then he met Rafiki, the wise monkey. Rafiki said, "Your father lives in you. Remember who you are, Simba. You are the true king." Simba thought about his father's words. He decided to return to the kingdom. When Simba arrived, he saw how bad things were. The land was dry, and The animals were sad. Simba climbed to Pride Rock and confronted Scar. Scar, step down. This is my kingdom, Simba roared. Scar laughed. You can't be king. You killed your father, Simba shouted. That's not true. The lions and hyenas began to fight. During the fight, Scar tried to run away, but the hyenas turned against him. Scar was defeated. Simba took his place as the king. The rain began to fall, and the land became green again. The animals cheered for Simba. He was a good and kind king, just like Mufasa. Later, Simba and Nala had a cub of their own. Rafiki held the cub up at Pride Rock, and the animals celebrated. The circle of life continued.